Currently, about 10% of the world's land area is desert, and another 30% is at risk of becoming desert, is undergoing those processes of desertification. And every single year, an area equivalent to the size of South Korea is becoming desert, and that is a scary thought. There's not a huge amount of land, especially with an increasing human population, for us to be able to utilise to grow crops, to be able to raise enough food for millions, billions of people that live on the planet. And it's just terrifying to think that so much land is disappearing every single year. And it really drives home the point that we have to get serious about managing the problem. We have to get serious about looking at ways to protect our environment instead of thinking of it as an infinitely exploitable way to achieve economic development. Economic development doesn't come for free.
Such a perfect day. I'm glad I spent it with you. You can clearly see the direction which the wind is blowing from. Behind this plant over here, there's lots of loose sand which is protected by this plant, and obviously there's nothing here where the direction the wind is blowing from. And so what it shows us is that the wind, the prevailing wind direction is over here to the northwest, which matches exactly with this line of sand dunes and an area of desert there in the background. And so you can see here very clearly that the desert is gradually encroaching from the northwest and making its way across here, across this line of sand dunes, with the sand constantly blowing and then heading off towards the southeast, towards Beijing. There is still life around. There's a little lizard who's running across the sand dunes here. Huh? Water. Good morning. How are you today? he shows up much better against my palm. He's not designed to be camouflaged against pink. It's amazing. You see him there, and if I pop him back on the sand, how quickly he disappears just among the same colour. Hopefully these guys are the ones that protect us from being eaten by hordes of mosquitoes. I should probably recruit him and his friends to protect me tonight. Ah! 친구! 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 인사하세요. 안녕. 서로 안 좋아하는구나. I think there's a huge conflict between the processes of economic development, growth, and the environment. I think we have to realise that ultimately, all of us, everyone on this planet, the only reason we're here, we don't manage that well, then we have nothing. And so even if there are huge extra expenses incurred and necessary technological developments required to be able to live sustainably, then we have to make those sacrifices, because it's a choice between living beyond our means and beyond sustainable limits for a short period of time and then disappearing, or managing our environment, even if that means lowering our living standards, managing our environment so that we can continue to enjoy nature and live on the earth.